That's trash.
Music by Dick Dale's Neighbor's Cousin's Kid.
Just follow the 210 west and take a left at the Bonanza set. You can't miss it. It's Wild Guitar, the guitar with a sense of adventure. From Mattel. Maybe I should have taken the freeway.
That's the not-so-great escape.
So they open with a blooper reel. Nice. When it absolutely, positively has to be mangled, filthy, or lost entirely.
What can Clown do for you?
Whee!
There rolls one of Heck's Samaritans.
Oh, they weirdo!
I'm Caesar! Plop, plop, plop!
Hey guys, wait up, wait up!
He's sporting his girl-repelling goggles.
Oh look, that's where they make fruit stickers, I guess? Hey man, that light was clearly gray. You know, no matter how many times I see that building, it always makes me hungry for pancakes.
This music must be making Brian Wilson's ears bleed. Ugly Elvis's Kill Uncle.
I should get some pancakes or something.
I'm really loving these Booker T and the MG's outtakes.
I'm brand spanking new in this here town, and I was hoping to get a look at the Statue of Liberty. Pant ages? Like a museum for trousers? Okay, Hollywood.
This is the part where we cross the street. Yeah.
He has a face that says, mug me, snuff film me, then sell my kidneys, Hollywood.
Oh look, it's Chan's Manganese Theater or whatever.
Oh, there's Egypt Ian's place.
Oh man, all my naked lady drawings.
Hey, I'm smoking here!
Hold on, I've got to refold everything.
$5 says his underwear has the days of the week on it.
Oh hey, trash robot. Jeez, they couldn't even get Big Star's footprints for this movie.
This is as close as you're gonna get to talent, kid.
Oh, there's footprints everywhere. It's like heaven.
I'll never get fat and hard to work with. Marlon Brando. The most punchable face in Hollywood.
Hey, Pally, I don't know what it is, but you ain't got it. You know what? I'm not gonna go in. That's close enough. It's the way Dean would have wanted it.
Directed by Ray Dennis, the incredibly strange creatures who stopped living and became mixed-up zombies. Steckler?
Pocket lint is a kind of money if you think about it.
Another interview, huh?
I'm going to be on the Hal Kenton TV program.
Really?
Oh, don't wish me luck.
I won't. Say, where did you get that superstition anyway?
Dianetics.
Everybody in Hollywood knows about it.
Hal Kenton, huh? I'm working a split shift. I'll be able to watch from here. Now, come on and eat.
Give me your money. Give me all your money. Give me... Fuck it.
What's that?
A troll?
He thinks it's a hick. Yeah, a hick.
Anybody need any rocking and or rolling? No? Okay.
I just wanted something light to feed the butterflies. I'm not really hungry.
One warm sugar water coming right up.
Oh my god.
I'm good. Hit me. Hit me! Sure!
What'll it
Do you have a menu?
be? Sure.
My grandma made me this sweater for good luck.
Jesus, their menu looks like a 1995 website.
Well, still 15 cents.
Did you beef?
Well, what'll it be?
Ice water and creamer?
Donut and coffee, please.
I'll be right back. Oh man, sandwich beats donut.
Wait till he gets a load of me.
You forgot the tax.
Huh?
A penny for the governor.
Oh, I didn't know about the tax.
Go on, keep it. Who needs freeways?
She's a little confused.
She thinks
I
she's
think
a
it's
senator.
the gasoline tax that goes to the freeways. I
Shut
think.
up.
Oh?
Could you do me a favor? I can't eat this, and well, Marge, she raises a fuss if I don't. She hates to see anything go to waste. And especially since it's already paid for. Honest, I just can't.
My doctor says I'm fat.
Thanks.
So graceful. She must be a dancer.
Are you a musician?
Well,
No,
I
we
recorded
don't
some
quite
stuff
say
and
that.
Kenny Loggins heard it, so, you know.
Just keep your laundry in there, huh?
Oh, no. That's a guitar, right?
I
Wait,
read
is she
somewhere
blind now?
how many thousands of kids come to Hollywood each year, but I forgot the exact number.
Well, I don't expect it to be a breeze right off the
You don't
bat.
mind if I don't look directly
That's
at
good.
you.
What's your edge?
Oh, me? I have a heroin
Well,
habit.
to get anywhere in show business, you have to have a gimmick or you have to know somebody.
That's what Jan and Marcia say.
I've got a letter from the manager of the radio station at Spearfish. That's where I used to play and sing.
Spearfish.
Spearfish. Spearfish.
Spearfish?
Spearfish?
Spearfish. Where's that?
It's right next to Vagina Falls.
From South Dakota.
South Dakota?
South Dakota.
South Dakota?
South Dakota. Do you want to see it?
To whom it may concern, forget it. That isn't gonna help.
You can listen to her. She knows what she's talking about.
Hey, are you in show business?
She sure is.
For real?
Surely you've heard of Anal
Yeah,
Annie.
where have you?
Hardly. I'm still trying to get my foot in the door, and I was born here.
It's probably your face. I have the same problem.
Gee, if a pretty girl like you. Well, I mean, if you can't.
Oh, thank you. This
Seriously.
is the year for boy singers, especially with a guitar. That's the gimmick for it.
The gimmick
You really
fart?
think so?
Sure. Say, how would you like to get started on your career right now?
Go to www.schoolofrock.com.
Right here.
Hardly. I'm on my way to the Hal Kenton TV program. How would you like to come along?
I can teach you how to blow the
Well,
right
I
people.
can show Mr. Kenton my letter.
He'd be tickled to death. Come on, let's go.
Whose kid is this?
Say, you can't take that with you. That would put the tourist tag on you for sure. Say, Marge, could he,
Keep his
Sure.
garbage here? Sure.
Thanks, I'll pick up later.
I take crap from people all
I don't even
day.
know your name.
I'm Bud. Bud Eagle. Spelled just like the bird.
An Indian name, huh?
Was way back.
I'm Vicky Will.
The cops!
The Splat Pack will return after these commercial messages.
I just love kids.
And she sticks the landing.
Miss Vicky Will.
It's the new ShamWow.
Do the car wash. With a stroke, time lost is brain lost.
I think her dance moves are designed to distract you from her face moves.
Yeah, this is how you used to audition to be the weather girl.
Mom, stop it. You're embarrassing me. With new legs, control top pantyhose, you'll be grooving all day.
Jane Bond will return in Weird Face.
Tequila!
You're on next.
I feel sick.
Yeah, she was
You don't
awful.
have time to get sick, boy. You're on after this next commercial.
I'm sorry. I feel sicker.
Like junk sick.
I feel terrible. Well, wait. You were terrific.
Well, I was a little nervous.
That's why I made weird dance faces.
We're in trouble.
Now what?
Our next spot ran out on us.
What?
He was scared to death. I couldn't stop him, Hal.
Well, think of something. I'm not going to stand here with egg on my face. Do something. Quick.
Give me some
Get
face
somebody.
egg remover.
Who?
Mr. Kenton,
Meow.
Not now, kid. Not now.
I've got a singer for you.
What?
Well, he's right here, and he's very good.
Now, wait a minute, honey.
Oh, he's come hundreds of miles.
Put me
to
in,
be
Coach.
Here. Hey, Bud, come here.
Is this chick bothering
Well, okay, put him on. Devil a week here. We can always go back to unemployment.
Awesome.
Well, you all got the message. Now go out and buy a closet full.
Closet full of yoga
As you
lessons?
all know, this show of ours is a sort of catch-as-catch-can affair with everything up for grabs. Our kids don't even rehearse.
I'm telling you, it's
They
utter
just
garbage.
audition and then go on. Now, tonight we're going to bring you somebody that didn't even audition. As a matter of fact, I don't even know his name.
Come to think
So
of it,
let's
this
bring
is
him out with a
barely
big hand.
entertainment.
Come on, kid. You're on.
Bud, your guitar.
Hurry up.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Oh my god.
Sorry, they don't usually have chords in these old rock and roll movies.
Oh man, we needed that, am I right?
Did you have a nice trip?
Dude, why are you being a dick?
What's your name, son?
My name's Bud Eagle.
Well, I see you brought along your own band.
Huh?
Let's fly.
Okay guys, listen, this is a Blues Riff and B. Watch me for the changes and try to keep
What are you
up.
doing to me?
I'm gonna love you, baby, yes I will.
Thank God the band had the bland Whitey Music fake book.
Cause you opened my eyes and gave me such a thrill.
Well, what do you know? Why, he's marvelously bland.
But I guess you made me
Well, our work here is done.
change
Let's go take the
I'm
pot.
gonna love you, baby, yes I will. I found
It's like the British
it's
Altamont.
true. I don't want no one.
The Adventures of Young
less than
Meatloaf.
one is you. I wanna tell you about all the things.
Hey Eric,
you
it's
do.
Marvin. Your cousin, Marvin Clapton?
About those
You know that new,
children
watered-down,
you
reggae-influenced sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this.
Oh, you're so sweet and you're so kind. You put heaven right here in my mind. I
The
wanna
Illuminati
tell you
watches on
about
with
all
guarded
the
interest.
things you do.
Sharp kid.
Congratulations, that's a real good guitar part, Ringo. Finally, a dance craze for the mentally ill.
Do the dork!
No, 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 no. Oh man, we're really rocking now.
I found it's true. I don't want no one unless that one is you.
Oh,
I'm gonna love
you.
you, baby, yes I will. 'Cause you opened my eyes and gave me such a thrill.
Wow, that Dan Electro really does play itself.
Everybody said I was the roving kind, but
Is this in Hollywood, Canada? Because there's no way an American audience would be this
I'm
polite.
gonna love you, baby. Yes, I will.
You know what to do, band.
Oh, yes, yes, I will be Mrs. Bud Eagle.
Sorry. Get him!
Bud! Will you sign my... Oh, wait, you haven't done anything yet.
Yes, I saw him. Yeah. Oh, yes, I handled him.
Hey.
What's that you say? Play Victor Kiriakis in a
just a
soap
minute.
opera called Days of Our Lives? Sure.
Macaulay speaking. Yeah. Just a minute, Lou. That's our boy. Get him.
Get him.
Yes, Lou.
Snap into a Slim Jim,
I'm
Lou.
all heart, Lou. You know that.
Bud, you were wonderful. You really got a sound.
It's like...
Mr. Macaulay wants to see you in his office.
Whoa, slow down, weirdo.
He's the biggest manager in Hollywood. He's discovered a lot of unknowns.
Well, what do I do? Tell him you don't want to go?
No! Wait for me, will you?
Sure, Bud.
You'd really like a kitten?
I have other commitments. You promised you'd let me look at the books tonight.
Why, Proctor, you know I wouldn't cheat you out of a penny.
Thousands
The
of
books are right
dollars,
here.
sure,
Come
but I
back
wouldn't
sometime,
bother
that's
with a
okay.
penny.
Yeah, Lou. Certainly. Good.
That was John Proctor, wasn't it?
That was
And I'm the
Tom
failed
Proctor.
prototype of Nicolas Cage.
This is, Mr. Macaulay.
You can call me Mike. Bud Eagle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beagle
I
for short.
enjoyed your singing. Maybe you can get someplace.
Thank you.
Of course, that doesn't mean that you will. Takes a lot of hard work in this business.
Oh, I know
He looks like an escaped Swedish mental patient.
I might be interested in handling you.
Gee, really, Mr. Macaulay?
Of course, I want to point this out to you. It takes a lot of money to put a personality before the public. And I don't want to handle anyone who thinks they know more about this business than I do.
You don't have to worry about me.
I don't know anything.
I'm already having trouble with you. You don't call me Mike.
Oh,
Good one, Mr. Macaulay.
Come in.
Hey, Mike, we need the kid for the sign-off.
All right. All right, Bud, now you go and take your bow, and after it's all over, come back, and we'll have a talk.
yes, sir. Oh, I mean Mike.
Sir Mike.
Well, don't just stand there. Go follow him. See that nobody gets to him.
You damn Napoleon.
Well, what did he say?
You know he's a real nice guy.
Well, that's a weird thing to say.
I don't know, but he wants to talk to me afterwards.
Sounds
They're
good.
coming to get you, Barbara.
I was hoping that I could do something.
$10 says he eats
I
it.
don't have
I'll take a
money.
piece of that action.
Well, you know you get paid for this show.
You do?
Yes.
Steve Coogan
How long
is
it's gonna take
the
him, Mr.
onlooker.
Macaulay?
All right, the finale. Now, both of you together, one at a time. Heads up, smile. Ready?
I'll tell you what. I have to go home first. And that'll give us both time. I'll meet you at the Coffee Cup Cafe, okay?
Where's that?
Where you left your suitcase, silly.
I'm kind of
All
a
right, now,
nimbo.
Go. That's it.
You know, it's the relationships is why I got into this business.
Higher, 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 higher.
You mean I'm gonna live up here?
Well, I can't have you wandering around town all alone, can I?
I mean, I could.
But it's so big.
Get used to saying that, kid.
Holy smokes! A swimming pool!
That's a toilet.
A swimming pool up here?
We have
You
a
don't like it,
pool
we'll
and
get
a
another
pond.
one.
Pond would be good for you.
I don't know what to say, Mr. Macaulay.
Say yes.
Mike, I don't need a place like this.
I thought we decided on the way out here that I was supposed to tell you what you needed and what you didn't.
Well, I'll try to pay you back.
Sure you will.
96 cents out of every dollar you
You better
earn.
hit the sack. Your bedroom's right through there to the right. The second door. Steak's got the first.
Is this your apartment, Steak?
No, it's yours, kid.
I don't understand.
You see, Bud,
His
you're
name is
not my only
Steak because he
client.
likes steak.
I've got others. I can't be around all the time.
I understand that, but...
Well, that's what Steak does. He takes care of things for me, and he takes care of things for you.
Sometimes
Anything
they're
you want,
medium
you
things,
get
and
it for
sometimes
me.
they're well done, but they're
You
always
know,
rare.
being a star is serious business. It's going to take a lot of your time.
A star?
Like
That's
William
right.
Hung or
Now,
Cato
you get used to the
Kalin?
idea. Now you hit the sack now, huh?
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's early yet, Mike, and I left my suitcase at that restaurant.
Well, it's all right. Steak will get it for you.
Don't get mad.
Well, there's somebody there waiting for me.
Now look, kid, let's get something straight right now. When I told you that I do the thinking, that's exactly what I meant.
Well, sure, Mike.
Don't give me that. You're the one that wants to be a star, not me. When do you want to start working at it? Tomorrow? Next week? Next month? Or right now?
Well, it'll only take me an hour.
Gee, Mike, why are you being such a dick?
Okay, kid? Do what you want to do.
Thanks, Mike. I'll be right back.
Not to me, you won't. You can take your guitar with you. Looks like we'll get ourselves another boy.
I don't understand, Mike.
Is this Wall in a band?
That's your replacement, kid.
Well, now that we're quits, let me explain it to you. You think I made a big thing out of picking up that suitcase, don't you?
Well, yeah.
You were an asshole
That's right,
back
I did.
there.
An hour more or less isn't important.
That's what I said.
But it told me something. It told me that you weren't ready to take orders. If I had an interview or an appointment or a recording session, I couldn't be
That's
sure
a good
that you'd
one,
be
AC.
Oh, but
You know
I
what?
would, Mr.
You're
McCauley.
pretty cool.
Honest.
there. If you thought it was important.
No.
Who's to say what's important in this business? Now, I like you, Bud, or you wouldn't be here.
I like your
But I
balalaikas
can't
ringing
afford
out.
to take less than 100% cooperation. Now, good luck to you, and I hope you make it.
Bud has bought so many timeshares.
Buffering, 90% complete.
Mr. McCauley? Would you please give me one more chance?
Oh, are you still here?
Do you really want it?
Yes, sir.
No more arguments?
No, nothing. Only what you tell me.
I'll guitar the hell out of that guitar.
You got yourself a deal.
And remember, don't ever shake hands like this.
And you tell that girl of yours, I bet she'll be happy when she sees all those new suits we're going to get for you tomorrow.
Oh, she's not my girl. Not exactly.
Not yet, huh?
She belongs
I
to
just
the
met her.
world like a sunbeam
Sure
or a
like her.
songbird's melody.
Where is that suitcase?
The Coffee Cup Cafe on La Brea. You know where that is, Dick?
Yeah, I robbed that place a couple
And
times.
tell Vicky Wills, that's her name, that I'm tied up and I can't get away. Get her phone number, will you? So I can call her? Yeah, sure.
Now, don't you worry. Steak will take care of everything. You go hit the sack, huh?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be the next Dirk Diggler.
Mike.
Mike. Good night.
Good night.
Love you, Steak.
Lose that guitar. It probably got termites.
Keep that jacket, it's probably got lice.
You really think this kid's gonna sell, huh?
You saw that crowd. They'll eat 'em up. Had a half a dozen offers before the show went off the air.
It's gonna be tough to handle. He's such a punk.
Well, now
That's
your
an
job.
insult to Sid Vicious.
I'm going home.
And Rick Astley.
Well, anyways, I guess we got ourselves a real orphan this time, huh?
Not quite. He's got a kid brother named Ted someplace.
He's in Montana working on his manifesto.
Keep him in college. Told me about it right now from town.
Mm-hmm. The camera loves him.
Well, what his brother don't know won't hurt him.
You took the words right out of my mouth. And cut the girl off. I don't want nobody getting to him.
Yeah, cut the girl's head off. You heard him.
Why don't they make a cream for spastic face? I mean, would that be so hard?
Vicky, are you still here? Honey, I should have been closed 10 minutes ago.
I'm sorry, Marge.
And you gotta get home.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
Nothing's happened to you.
I want all your money and crepes in a bag now.
Money! It's a gas.
We're closed.
Where's Bud?
You got a suitcase here?
You work for Mike McCauley, don't you?
So?
Is he on the rag?
Well, I'm Vicki Wills.
Remember I did
was
the
on
crazy
Hal
car
Kenton
wash
TV
dance?
program tonight.
So what?
Bud Eagle left the theater with you and Mr. McCauley. He was supposed to meet me here afterwards.
I don't know anything about that. Now, how about that suitcase? I'm supposed to pick it up.
It's here, but I don't know whether to give it to you.
Suit yourself.
Wait, it's all right. You can give it to him. Did Bud say anything else about me?
No.
Yeah, he said to make guitar faces when you dance.
Nothing?
Was there supposed to be something?
No, I guess not.
That's the Ark of the Covenant?
Here it is.
Does he owe you anything?
Not me.
He said you fed him.
She did.
Here.
Hermit Gerd, a dirler.
Kid doesn't want any loose ends.
Mr. Pink doesn't believe in tipping.
Well, how about that?
Nice and slow.
And he didn't even mention me.
That mean reliable man said so. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive.
Moving around in there. A steak? For breakfast? What else is there?
Oh, I get it now.
What's this for? I use that when I go fishing.
For steak.
I fell asleep before you got in last night, Steak. Oh, you didn't say to come right back, so I put the suitcase in your room this morning. What did Vicky say?
Does
She
everybody in
understand why I didn't make
Spearfish
it?
talk with food in their mouth?
She didn't show up herself. She wasn't there. There wasn't anybody there. Just some hatchlinger. I gave her the $10. Or $10. She said you hocked your suitcase.
Look behind him, it's ode to a Grecian turd.
Did not. Why would she say something like that? It's best to stay away from people like that. Who kind of do anything for a fast buck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess you're right.
Steak and water. He's eating like the stars.
I can't understand about Vicky, though. Not even to leave a word or anything. You say, she was on the program too last night? Yeah, she was on before I was. Well, that's simple. Mike signed you and not her.
Now that's a shame. Those
Jealous?
dancing records would have been
Could be.
awesome.
That's the best thing some of them chicks do.
It's like my dinner with Andre, the giant.
You've heard of the Wrecking Crew. Well, these are the guys that you get when they're not available.
Morning, Bud. You sleep okay?
Yeah, fine.
You read the trades?
What?
Trades, it's like a newspaper where assholes massage
save
each
you
other's
trouble.
egos.
Last night on Hal Kenton's TV show, a star was really born. After a somewhat less than graceful entrance, I want to talk to you about that, Bud.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a wire. I caught my foot in a wire.
We might keep it in. Might be a good gimmick.
Yeah, the tripping
After a
guitarist.
somewhat less than
Like Jimi
graceful
Hendrix?
appearance, Bud Eagle came on like gangbusters. His singing brought the audience to its feet. and
Tickled
swamped
their
the
bees'
switchboard
knees
with
and
calls.
leapt out of their cat's
4
pajamas.
record companies are waiving contracts.
4 record companies want me?
I put that in publicity.
That's what we call
This
a
is something I
lie.
want you to get straight. You don't believe what you read, only what I tell you.
This is how Scientology happens.
Now, we've got an awful lot of work to do, Bud. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wonder what Steak's doing.
You remember Pete Bailey and the boys, don't you?
Last night. Hey, it was
They were the band that saved your ass.
We've got to work up some numbers.
But if no record company wants me, Mike.
Now, I've set a deal today, 8 sides with Fairway.
Golly, no kidding?
You got a deal with your own record company?
Try that on for size.
For me? Holy cow.
Just a little
That
flash.
is one weird, wild
Gee,
guitar.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, you'll pay for it. All comes out of the profit.
Yeah, totally.
Now, we gotta get to work. By the way, I've got an appointment at 11 o'clock to get some suits fitted for you.
Oh, yeah?
No shit.
Here's some new songs. See how you like them.
Well, I got plenty of songs I wrote myself.
I got Spearfish blues, Weird Face Girl blues, Talking with My Mouth Full blues.
Try 'em.
Don't get excited. Don't get excited.
All this superstarring's making me thirsty. Hey, Kool-Aid!
Oh, like some records. Great.
There's no cracks. And you get rid of those attitudes. This kid's no jerk.
Yeah, but a songwriter, him?
I haven't even seen his songs and I know they
And
suck.
while we're all here, it won't hurt to run them over. Maybe we can use one or two of them. So much the better.
Here they are, Pete.
How many have you got here?
About 20 or 30.
It hardly seems enough.
That's only enough
I
for
can
2 or
write
3
more.
albums and a
Don't
few
take long.
singles.
No, it's all right. Let's
No,
use
it's fine,
20.
it's fine, it's fine. We'll make
While you're
do.
doing that, Mike,
Yes, bud?
This isn't the brand of water I asked
I wrote
for.
a letter to my brother Ted last night. Can I mail it someplace around here? Here, I'll take care of it.
He's got a trustworthy
Thanks,
face.
Dave. Promised him I'd let him know right off where I was staying.
Yeah, if you tell him everything that happened to you.
Sure did.
you
Should
ought
I
to be
tear it up
happy about
right in
that.
front of his face? Nah.
Let's try this one.
Oh yeah, Electric Sweater Stomp Blues in B minor? Cool.
I'm getting to be a big boy now. I'm
Getting weird hair everywhere.
I got boobs.
You don't love me anymore.
I got boobs.
You don't love me anymore. Oh, well, somebody else.
Yeah, I like his old stuff better.
With you. Oh, my time is getting shorter with you. Nothing like it
Cut,
was
cut.
before.
You're wearing your guitar all wrong.
Nothing like it was before. Oh, well, somebody else wants to be steady. Hand right on the wall.
Having your grandma in the band really lends it a certain authenticity.
But my time is getting shorter with you.
Rat season's almost here.
Getting shorter with you.
The director, ladies and gentlemen, the creative heart of our journey.
It's hip to be square. I love everybody.
You don't love me anymore.
Whoa.
Hey, do what you love and love what you do, man. Am I right?
Give me the shot. I'm growing taller every day. But my time is getting shorter with you.
You know, at over 17 hours, this song made the 1962 Guinness Book of World Records for the longest musical turd.
Yeah, you know what? I don't get it either, Steak, but it sells, damn it.
What'd you tell him?
Just what you told me to tell him.
Yeah?
To make some records, do some shows.
Stroke some lamps.
It'll be a long time before any money comes. And then I told him to write in care of your office here.
Yeah, that ought to hold him for a while. But one thing I want you to remember. when
Make
you're
sure no
playing
one knows
Ted,
we're operating out of the back of
don't
a Dairy
write the
Queen.
same letters on the same typewriter.
Oh, why does he have to have a brother for anyway?
Well, when
Once you
a
get a
Bud's
hold of
dad
Rick,
loves a Bud's
We want
mom
to get
very
these
much.
pressings all over the country yesterday.
How you doing?
Oh, by the way, New York called 3 times.
Oh, that'd be Ed on that TV deal.
Ed Sullivan.
Long distance, please. Circle 23000, New York.
I love lamp.
Yeah. It's Macaulay speaking. Ed. Yeah. Bud Eagle? For $500? You're talking, you're crazy.
No, you're
5,000
talking you
more
crazy.
like it. He's the hottest thing in the country.
Like vanilla or Wonder Bread.
Oh, great. She's doing Molly now.
I was wondering when you'd be coming in.
Oh?
Give a listen.
What is it?
Oh, what, you can't just hit it like the Fonz?
What say we have a diversion? Yeah, good idea. Hey, Weasel, what's a diversion? You know, like in the army, stupid.
When you get drunk driving and you don't go to jail.
Diversion, 2nd Infantry diversion.
Every time these guys talk, a Buster Keaton film dies.
Seriously, whose kid is that?
Not bad, huh?
Marge, I think he's the most.
The
And
most
he hasn't been
least.
around town long enough to get a haircut.
Ugh, Footloose was right.
Oh man, I wish they show that fancy footwork. Oh, there it is.
I asked the guy, and he said they were putting them in all over town.
It's wonderful.
You really fell for that guy, didn't you?
Just like a ton of bricks. I didn't know myself until...
Have you heard from him lately?
No.
I just wondered. You hadn't said.
Did he get you pregnant?
Here. Take this dime and go play the other side.
No. I think I'll go out and buy the record.
Look out, Cowgirl coming through. Oh, hey, Vicky. Guess you heard about my literal overnight success.
This is the shot that goes on the record sleeve.
I want to trick people into thinking he's one of the Beach Boys.
I want everybody to plug.
So this is what he looks like. Good thing this is no beauty contest.
In this room, I mean.
Job. What do you think, Karen?
I think he's cute.
Sure he is. He's got a peel.
Banana peel.
Hello, Bud. Come on in. Bud, these are the presidents of your fan clubs. Every major high
Bud
school
Eagle
in Los
action figure,
Angeles
now
is
with new
represented
action
here.
hair.
You can meet them individually.
I'm learning to
later.
wink. How am I
Right now
doing?
we've got a little business to transact.
A steak took him out of the package. Now he's on a collectible.
Say not.
Sit down someplace. As I was saying, this kid's got appeal. I think we can go the whole route. Sooners and everything.
What about tearing off his clothes?
That's for squares.
Says Mr. Cool.
I think it's effective.
Try to catch snowflakes on your
You
tongue.
check with me first because
It's
suits
fun.
cost money.
Speaking of money, Mike.
The usual rates will apply. I've never cheated any of you, have I?
It's funny because it's not true.
Cost of living's going up, up, up.
Face
Yes,
acting
but
the
I'm
music
giving you
business in
bigger
3,
territories. No,
2,
the same rates will
1.
apply. $25 a week for every week the sales go over normal in your area, plus the membership fee.
What about Fairway Products? Gonna have anything new?
More about that later.
But then it won't be new.
I'm out of here.
How about a fad?
What'd you say?
What kind of a fad do you want us to start?
Oh, this one is a natural. Eagle feathers. Bud Eagle. You get it? You wear them behind your ear, you stick them in your hair, you put them around your wrist.
You stick them in your butt?
You can wear them on your coat.
Where are you going to get eagle feathers, Mike?
Oh, turkeys, chickens, magpies. What
Seagulls, pigeon.
Nobody said being Morrissey would be easy, pal.
Man, everything seems so genuine up to now. This place is a bone of drag.
As soon as I find him, me and my magic beans are out of here.
I want you to get those county schools into the lineup.
Yeah, it looks like
I
Pete
want
Townsend's
action.
got carpal
We've got to
tunnel.
work fast. This kid's first record's got to be a million seller. That'll get the attention nationally that I want.
Without payola?
Payola, buzzola, or just call it
Crayola,
Ola. That's
whatever.
my business.
Do you know what I heard, Mike?
Never mind.
I heard that DJs all over the country are stockholders in Fairway Products. That was really smart, Mike.
Yeah. What about us, Mike? Stockholders.
Now, let me tell you punk something. A stockholder is generally a guy that never makes a nickel. Now, you're all on the payroll, and that's top banana in my book.
Da-na-na-na-na. Give me an egg cream.
Hi, kid. You going someplace?
Home, maybe. I haven't liked the last couple letters I've been getting from Ted. They don't sound like him at all.
They sound like steak.
Well, that's all that's bugging you. Well, we'll invite him and have him come out for a visit.
That's not all.
Well, everything was all right
Oh,
yesterday.
please, Bud, you're
Something
making
must
a
have happened.
scene.
What's up?
Does everything have to be so phony?
I mean, the artist and his art are
sit
inseparable.
Stay, bring him a Coke.
I don't want a Coke.
It's okay.
It'll
We only have
take
RC
10 minutes
anyway.
of your time. You owe that to me, don't you?
Yeah, I guess I do.
All right, gang, let's see you blast off with some smash success. Action means dollars.
And
You can
dollars
depend on
mean
us, Mike.
money.
But can you depend on him?
Et tu, Gary.
Times aren't that tough.
What do you mean, baby?
Those clothes. Is that the new tearing off type? Really?
She seems fun.
You should have the rags that Bud's got. All right, now let's go, everybody.
And that pig nose and the butt chin and the narrow eyes and the changing hairstyle and the weird wiener pants.
Jesus, say it to my face.
Bud, you're in a serious business. A big business.
Show
You know that,
business!
Yeah.
I knew you would. Now let's analyze this business. We've got a product to sell. You.
You're Ipecac, and the nation needs puking.
Now, to sell our product, we advertise, we publicize,
We
promote
sodomize, we
every angle to increase
bastardize.
sales. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, in the course of this business, we use fan clubs. We supply them with pictures and information.
I understand all that, but it's just that...
Fan clubs are very important in this business. You know, if people don't like a kind of candy bar, they won't buy it.
Take the
can't
Clark
make
bar, for
people-
example.
force people to like me. You just can't take a group of people and say, you like Bud Eagle, and you go buy his records.
Let me tell you about American Idol.
You just can't do that, Mike.
That's exactly what you do. Life is a big game of follow the leader.
With a little hide the
Now,
salami thrown in
those
there.
kids that were here this afternoon, these high school kids. Think back. You're just out of school. Wasn't there someone in school that everybody admired?
Yeah.
Who?
Perry
My brother
Mason.
Ted, he's a captain of the football team.
And if he drank his malts down at the local malt shop, pretty soon everybody was drinking them there, right?
Well, yeah.
It was the only malt shop
Well,
in
now,
town.
what makes you think that he wasn't getting paid to drink his malts there?
No!
Not my brother Ted.
That's the way of the world, kid. Get with it.
I don't think you're right, Mr. McCauley.
In fact, I think you're wrong.
And I don't think I have to be a part of it.
I admire you for that. If more people thought like you, we wouldn't have so many crooked politicians and payola and
Are
brainwashing.
you there, God? It's me, Steak.
Goodbye, Mr. McCauley. Thanks for everything.
By everything, you mean all the money I've spent on you, don't you?
What about all those BJs?
Well, you got it back, didn't you? Made those records, and I did those appearances. And I never saw any of it.
Why, it didn't even dent the expenses. Come on down to the office sometime. Take a look
Here
at
we
the
go
books.
again.
And that guitar that you're taking with you, for instance.
Oh, I didn't mean to take that.
It's just that, well,
I'm so
you
used
kind
to
of threw out my
carrying
old one.
Well, maybe you can sell it.
Maybe. But how about all those suits that are hanging in the closet? How much do you suppose I could get on them?
I guess I forgot.
I'm on the hook for plenty. But that's okay. I mean it. I'd rather lose $50,000 than to see you
Ew, I think I
lose
just
your
became a
ideals.
vegetarian.
$50,000?
I told you this is serious business. Steak, get on the phone, call the airline, see if there's not a flight out right away to,
Tickle Dick?
Spearfish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps stop by there sometime, pay you a call.
Mike?
Steak, get on that phone right now. Maybe there's a plane out right away.
Mike?
What if I polish your cigars for a year?
How long would it take for you to get the money back you spent on me?
I told you, kid, don't worry about it.
No, how long?
Maybe 12, 20 years?
6 months, maybe?
Uh,
Less if we really worked.
okay, let's.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a contraction for let us.
Let's really work and get your money back.
You do that for me?
I can't leave you in the hole. I'll pull you out and then I'll take off.
That's just how we do it in the Septic Lakes area.
I just don't know what to say.
You don't say anything. Just start lining up those jobs like mad. We're gonna hit this town like a...
Hit this town like a bar?
Oh, this is the money shot.
Hey guys, what if all this money were real? I don't know, throw more records on it.
This is the liveliest Eagles Lodge I've ever seen.
Irma Gerd, P.I., will return. Man, nobody thinks about the Native Americans. I mean, how do you suppose they feel about your stupid fad? This country's so fucked up.
Forget it, Jake. It's Eagle Town. Oh, is that Rick Nelson?
No, stupid, that's Dion.
I bet it's Fabian.
I love you, Vicky. You know I do.
Play heavy metal drummer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the DeVry Institute's Drama School presents The Dance of the Jellyfish.
Oh, he's good.
With you.
The Star Trek vocal band.
Who is this Vicky skank? Oh, wait, he means me, Vicky.
Get that dancer man off the stage. A fun fact, the ramp set piece is actually a brontosaurus rip from the Flintstones.
Is she there to prevent spontaneous boners? Because it's working. Try new, I can't believe it's not Dion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No, this is the British Altamont.
Touché.
Vicky, oh Vicky.
I think Vicky's what he calls Vicodin.
The jellyfish is both a sexual and asexual creature. Ooh, now she's sticky, Vicky.
Hair by Dairy Queen.
Just call you on the phone.
Give it up for Henry, everybody. Isn't she great?
One more chance to a fool. Oh, Vicky.
He's auditioning for Astro Boy the musical.
You are my love.
Having completed its mating ritual, the jellyfish twirls and dies.
All right, baby, you got the Wolfman rocking and rolling on a Saturday night. This one goes out to Vicky, wherever you are.
You disrupted the space-time Oh.
This is one of those night-for-night shots I'm always hearing about.
Running down a dream never would come to me.
She runs like she dances.
You mean like awesome? Oh, hey, look, it's that building where they make that old comic strip.
Previously on 24.
Before you leave the house, do you need to know where all the bathrooms are?
Sorry, lady, Beatlemania is not going to exist for another 2 years.
Oh?
Vicky, I heard the song.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm blind, not deaf.
You did mean it for me, didn't you?
Well, originally it was for Vicky, the small wonder,
What do you think? I've been wondering, what happened to you?
But Steak said...
Steak said what?
He said steak in the morning, steak in the evening, steak at supper
You didn't even
time.
want to see me that night or something.
I told Steak to tell you.
He gave me $1 and said that you didn't want any loose ends.
Why would he say something like that?
Curses.
I know you didn't mean it.
What do you say we go someplace?
Oh, all right. What would you like to do?
Anything. Let's just get out of here.
Okay, let's be more
Maybe
specific.
bowling, or how about skating?
Skating?
Sure. My uncle runs a rink.
I meant someplace where we could be alone.
I could touch
Well,
your
we
boobs.
can be alone there. And besides, the rink is closed, and I can get in any time. I have the key.
Also, I'm a
Well,
world champion skater, so that's fun.
Oh, sure. I used to go skating all the time.
Safe!
Ugh. Ice, am I right?
So you used to go skating all the time, huh?
Well, I thought you meant roller skating, not these.
Silly, why didn't you tell me you couldn't skate?
I told you, I thought we were talking about roller skating. Ugh.
Hubba bubba bubblicious. So I was an only child and I had a weird face. I didn't have a lot of friends. My family moved around a lot, so I got really good at ice skating.
So, I'll just stand here and watch then? It's a nice ice rink rendition of the new hit song Vicky, by the way.
So do you bring the burgers out to the car, or?
Oh, yeah. So I majored in marine biology, but then I minored in backward skating.
He puts the Elvis in Elvis Stoico.
Whoa, whoa, watch the face, watch the face! Oh my god, this date sucks, I'm out of here.
Wonder Woman!
Just kidding.
And the gold medal for ice sitting down goes to...
Well, say what you want about the writing, the casting, the acting, and the cinematography, but the Harpo Marx solo is stunning.
So on our next date, we can go to Guitar Center and you can watch me play Stairway to Heaven? I mean, fair's fair.
On a very special episode of The Adventures of Rissassa Annie.
Ugh, get a rink.
And that's how treasure trolls are made.
It's nothing personal. I just like to sleep in my own bed and have to get up in like 3 hours and be Bud Eagle.
You know what? You keep it. It looks better on you anyway. Mwah.
Steak is probably worried sick about him.
Oh, they're using the buddy system. Smart. The end. The end. And the end. Oh, woo? Oh, okay.
I thought that would have worked. Hey, they got Dali to paint the apartment.
Hello, Bud. I just firmed the last booking for a nationwide tour that you're going to make. Your fan clubs are demanding it.
How much did that cost?
Oh, it cost anything. You get it back.
Which is it?
Look what I brought you. A midget tape recorder.
A little person tape recorder,
Isn't
thank
that
you.
something? Your little microphone you put on your lapel. You know, now you can write songs while you're on the move. I've noticed you haven't been writing many songs lately.
Or moving
A
much.
little busy.
Interior decorating by Carlos Castaneda.
What's the matter with that kid?
He saw that girl again.
What girl?
The one he used to tell us about.
We can't have that.
You want me to kill him?
If he wants a girl, get one for him.
How about Daisy?
No, he'll shoot his eye out.
Why not?
This is the craziest role I've ever done.
I was sitting in my rock star room playing the blues, and then he walked in.
Pardon the intrusion, but I just had to see if Mike was too cheap to even change the lock.
Well, was he?
You're Don Proctor, aren't you?
That I am. Since I know who you are, we have the basis of a lasting friendship. Can I have a drink?
Go ahead.
Mistake weighs the bottles, so you gotta pee in it afterwards. That's a sad key party.
You're listening to Drunkie's Theme by Vince Guaraldi.
Will you join me?
No, thanks.
Not yet, huh? You will.
I don't remember you being up here before.
I used to live here.
Green Goblin? No?
You didn't know that?
No, I know you're a singer. I got some of your records back home.
Correction. I used to be a singer.
Now I'm a drinker.
In fact, I used to be one of Mike McCauley's trained seals. And therein lies a tale. You care to hear it?
Go ahead.
You ever see Zero Dark 30?
It's not a long story,
That's pretty much it.
but a very tiring one. A few years ago, the fashion was handsome young men with wavy hair.
Then I came along.
Now it's kids. You don't even have to understand a word.
It's all bleeps and bloops.
I'm not knocking you, bud.
That's all right.
So, anyway, I hooked up with Mike McCauley. He treated me royally.
Like a real princess.
Moved me in here, and he gave me that funny monkey steak as a bodyguard.
Monkey
and
steak?
majordomo. I presume that psycho is still with us.
Yeah, he is.
Naturally. I didn't have to pay for a thing. Did you ever have to pay for anything?
No.
Do you know why?
Because I'm handsome?
Because you can't. You haven't got any money, have you?
No, I don't.
I knew something was
That's
missing.
part of the golden leash. Give him everything, but keep him broke so he can't get away. Am I boring you?
A little, yeah.
No, go ahead, please.
The fashion came to an end. People no longer bought records by handsome young men with wavy hair.
I stopped buying my records, too.
Take warning.
I guess nothing lasts forever, Don.
I mean, except student loan debt.
So, Mike and I decided to go our separate ways. That was the day I got the fast pencil.
The what?
What?
You never heard of a fast pencil?
Oh,
Lord,
pencil.
you will. And when your turn comes, Mike will show you a set of books that turns over and plays dead. Every nickel that comes in goes out for expenses.
And every dollar goes out for cigarettes and never comes
Somewhere along
home.
the line, you signed away all your royalties.
How do I know you're not just saying all this? Because, well...
Because I'm a drunk, or a has-been, or both.
Or a dress-bin.
Or a hunk.
You don't.
Or neither.
Well, good night.
Hey, where'd he go? Oh, well.
Mrs. Haversham.
Hi. Kid, this is, Daisy. She's gonna teach you how to swing.
She looks like a lady, but she's a dude.
Hi.
Well, she's got her own burlesque theme music.
So, this is Buddy Boy.
Wow, she's a good kisser. She makes a little sound and everything.
Hey, Tiger, is this a new tune?
Wait, is she a Mary Jane Watson impersonator? This changes everything.
Okay, Chicks with Dicks Blues, take 3.
White light. White heat. White light. If she were a dog, she'd be scooting her ass on the carpet.
Zoinks! You know, back in our parents' day, this would have qualified as a music video and a porno.
To all my friends?
Hey, party! What are you doing here?
Party.
Dropped in for a little nap.
What did you tell Bud?
Nothing.
Come on, you're going home.
I want to go home.
You said you're going home. Does this make you change your mind?
Well, gum beats bottle, you win.
Same old steak.
Let's go.
Here we go again.
To Wong Fu, thanks for all the fish, Julie Newmar.
Achoo!
Glue? I need glue.
You're gonna need lots of glue.
Marco.
Polo.
Poor Ega's still floating in the pool.
Get out of here. I'm gonna kill you.
So they're kid brothers? It's 2 a.m. Do you know where your handsome young man with wavy hair is?
No handsome young men with wavy hair were harmed in the making of this picture.
What's going on out here?
Why does everybody in this movie look like a Dan Clowes drawing?
He fell down the steps.
I'm gonna call the police. Stella, get back in here. I'm coming, Stanley. I'm coming.
A streetcar named Disgusting.
White light. White heat.
I'm repulsed, yet I can't look away.
Should I have called ahead? No, it's fine.
Overstimulated.
Those shiny scabs? That's just my leg herpes. This is the weirdest prayer meeting I ever been to. Santo? Johnny?
Vicky, wait.
Ermagerd.
It's not what it looks like. She's just a prostitute. Well, I hope you're happy.
God damn it, I did it again. I came on too strong.
Vicky, wait.
I don't want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to me either.
Not now, sexy bush.
Hey, kid, come here. Come here.
Brought to you by NAMBLA and perverts like you.
Got a deal.
Deal.
Yeah. Show 'em, Weasel.
Up for next, kid.
Yeah, we mean business, kid. Big business.
What's with you guys? A bunch of kooks or something?
Shut up
It's
and
Dick
stick
Tracy's
your mitts up in the
nemesis,
sky.
Panty's face.
We're going for a ride.
Yeah, we's kidnapping, you see? You know, that's delightful. But I have conclusions that we ain't got no transportation. Now, I ain't got no money for taxis.
We better think of something
The
fast.
Bowery Brain Trust boys here.
Don't look at me. I don't even have a dime.
I got it. What say we walk?
All the way to Brooklyn.
Ain't that smart thinking, Brains?
Okay, let's move it.
3 days later, he's wearing a beret and robbing banks for the SLA.
Who the shack. To the shack.
The Sha-Na-Na Comedy Hour will return.
Where's the kid?
Wait.
Why'd you let him get away?
Oh, he wouldn't have been any fun anyway. How about you, Henry?
Speak American! Stimlo.
Furnished by Bed Bath & Beyond the Grave.
Oh, it's Nick Nolte's house.
Well, here it is. The Goof Troop Hideout, a.k.a. the Lug Shack.
Still nicer than Radio Shack.
Sit over there.
And don't mess up my little Lulu comics.
Aren't you gonna take off your mask?
Aw, zing, you just got eagled.
We done it, Weasel. We done it. We're in the big time.
Not yet, we ain't. Not till we get the dough.
Yeah, but just think. If we get caught, we get life at least.
This must be the writer's table at The Simpsons these days.
Gee, my old man
I'm
would be
smart.
proud of me.
Not like everybody says,
shut
like
up,
dumb.
stupid.
I'm smart.
Get this straight now. You guys have kidnapped me, and you're gonna hold me for a ransom, right?
Now, we have evaluated your worthiness, and we have conclusioned that you are worth 5 G's.
$5,000, huh?
Gee, I'm gonna buy me one of them motorboats, one of them kind that cut through the water like...
You're gonna buy yourself a lump on the head if you don't shut up. Your brains, you got it figured out yet?
No.
I read a whole cereal box once.
Written by the very hand of the unfortunate victim.
All right, guys. The fun's over. I don't know who hired this circus, but I've had enough.
Lord help me, I agree with Bud.
Hold it, you. One more step and I'll fill you full of holes. Gee, just like in the moving pictures.
Hey, did you ever see it done better?
I don't know, I thought Dog Day Afternoon was okay.
All right, sit down. Sit down. What you go and do that
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this film suffers from some inconsistencies in tone.
Foiled again. You know, that was a pretty cowardly trick, encroaching on our insipidity like that. What'd he say?
Are you guys really supposed to be crooks? You kidnappers? Hey, what kind of crack is that?
We shan't dignify that question with a resort.
I bet Brains was patient zero in the irregardless epidemic.
Yeah. Why not? Hey, this could be perfect.
I'll hold myself for ransom, kill you guys, and take all the money.
Look, you guys kidnapped me, so, okay, I'm kidnapped.
You mean you wanna be kidnapped?
That's just what I want. Hey, we got a nut on our hands.
Where the tides are march. Methinks there's a scheme in his motifs.
The Shack, where comedy goes to die.
Okay, wise guy, how come, huh? How come?
There's no scheme, no trick. I just want to be your guest for a while.
You guys
And
seem
if
really
you guys
cool.
make some money out of this, good for you. Hey, you ain't fooling me, wise guy.
You don't see many Shack
you know
castles
when you're
in
up
Los
against
Angeles
some pretty
anymore.
tough boys, and you're scared, right? Let's get down to work. Where's the paper and pencil?
You gonna write letters now?
The ransom note, Dodo. You were gonna write a ransom note, weren't you?
We was gonna write up a couple family circus strips.
To be sure. A ransom note. The very thing.
Let me see. How can we put this? About fork over 5 G's or your boy will get killed.
Jesus, wouldn't it have been easier for these guys to just go on Wheel of Fortune?
We can't ask for 5,000. Too much, huh? 2, maybe? If we're gonna do this, let's do it big. Well, how big?
Bud overestimates his worth in 3, 2.
15,000. $?
No,
Why not?
donuts.
Let's go all the way.
Gee, you're big time, all right.
Are you sure they're gonna pay? If they'll pay 5, they'll pay 15.
You know, there's an elephant of truth there.
Say, can I have your
Underwear.
autograph?
Hey, what are you, some kind of nut? Okay, so it's 15,000. So what do you put in the letter? How about put the money in a paper sack and put it in a garbage can behind Marge's
15 minutes
cafe?
could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Wipe out.
Mind?
guess they found out your whole heart, Mike.
Well, what's so funny about it?
I don't know. I guess it's the fact you're gonna have to shell out for a change.
Oh, big joke.
Laugh it up, sleazeball. Well, let's see what we got here. Tuna fish. No thanks, Mom. Better luck next time.
Call me when you get some Lunchables.
Tuna fish. Hello. 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 Hello.
Okay, now walk like you've crapped your pants. Okay, good.
Oh, it wasn't raccoons after all.
I found the money!
Why don't you go on the radio to the whole world?
With your verkackte ideas.
No! Let's go back to the shack.
James Woods is Nicolas Cage in Peeping Tom. Can't carry the one, carry the two.
Guys, please, I have a poli-sci final tomorrow.
We got the Laffy Taffy.
My God, they're even more annoying when they're happy. Samuel, keep it classy.
You mean he paid you? Not only did he pay, but he paid unequivocally.
Wait, that's a real Woid.
I'll be. Okay, gang, now for the payoff. A four-way split, right? 4? Sure, kid. We ain't misers. After all, it was your idea to ask for 15. Right, gang? Right, fair is fair. Thanks, guys, but...
I've sort of made a career out of not taking money.
Oh, but we don't know how to split 15,000 three ways. Steak!
Who's the skinny creep who's a psychopath to all he meets?
Steak! Pillow fight! Oh, look, it's Mario's hapless brother, Larry.
The early experiments with LSD were performed in less than clinical conditions.
I can fly!
I'm stronger than God! You're not pillow fighting!
My face is melting.
Stimulate.
What the hell just happened?
I crapped my pants.
The remedial French connection. What are those, Civil War bonds?
Extra, extra, read all about it, buddy, gonna sing.
Nation shrugs. Also, president assassinated.
Is Tiger Lily cosplay a thing?
Well, I'll read this while I take a dump.
Hello, Marge.
This Xanax
You
stuff
been
is
sick or
dynamite.
I hadn't seen you around.
Vicky, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, so you can make a crazy face medicine.
No,
I wonder what could have happened to him.
that was a publicity stunt. I heard a couple of guys talking.
I buried Bud.
A publicity stunt, huh? Just the sort of thing that a stinker would pull.
Stinker?
You heard me.
Actually, a stinker would pull my finger.
See this cup?
It's a cup.
Her eyebrows aren't on speaking terms with each other.
Yeah.
I got me a new dishwasher.
Is it a man?
Oh, you think every appliance is a man.
He came in the other day. He was hungry, needed a place to sleep.
And I know how you have a thing for
Marge, you
vagabonds,
should
so...
be careful. You don't know anything about him. He might steal everything in the place.
He is always talking about the Beatles and Spawn Ranch.
Matter of fact, he does act suspicious. I'll get rid of him right now. Hey, you in there! Come on out!
You want me, Marge?
Todd!
Vicky!
How's my little spaghetti-o?
Sure, I'm all right.
Wasn't very nice of you to involve Marge in your publicity stunt.
His hair makes him look like a Nintendo Mii.
No, I'd like to know what you call it.
She's
then.
sporting the Dealey Plaza look that was so popular right then.
Came here because, well, I had to have a place to think.
Think. Yep.
Oh, I imagine
Good answer.
it's
Good answer.
very
Good answer.
difficult to concentrate with that girl hugging and kissing you.
Well, if you'd have let me explain it.
Why should I? You seem to be enjoying it.
That's the way you feel about it.
Did you?
No.
I'm glad.
So I can get caught with a hooker as long as I tell my wife I didn't enjoy it?
Yes, you can. Let's go make a baby with one really weird face. We got a lot of dishes to wash.
What's that? Sure. Why, of course it's a publicity stunt.
Nosferatu, record company
I'm
tough.
surprised, Ed, that an old hand like you fell for that. Yeah. Why, it'll hit every newspaper in the country.
Cigars are gross.
Record sales will go to the top.
Or whatever you say in this business I'm in.
Hey, how's the weather in Philadelphia? So long, Ed.
Ed Sullivan.
That's 5 calls today.
And one of them was real.
I don't know what they're worried about. If that kid don't show up, I'm the one that's going down
He's
the drain.
right behind you.
Paying the penalties.
Steak, turn around.
Forfeits for all those theaters.
The other way.
I ought to take it out of your hide.
Don't worry about it. I got kids looking for him all over town.
I told him he's a leprechaun.
Paying all those penalties for those theaters.
Next thing you know, they'll be making our guns gay married.
It cost me $5,000 to square it with Don Proctor.
I told you, he fell down the steps. Fell!
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get in here?
The door was open.
Well, just close it on your way out.
For Mr. Mike McCauley.
You ordered a Southern Gentleman stripogram?
Molly, what do you want?
Well, Mr. McCauley, you don't know me, but I need $20.
I'm gonna start a chicken franchise.
Right, you heard him. Let's go. All right. I guess I'll just have to go to the newspapers.
Go to the newspapers about what?
Your
What,
obituary.
Eagle? I hate to spoil anybody's pitch, but I really need that $20.
I gotta get that new Lego Batman car.
Well, I know he's just pretending to hide out for a publicity stunt. I haven't heard you say so on the phone.
Yeah. You know where he is?
Sure.
Man,
Where
Mike
is he?
really
That's
loves
my
Walt
pitch, Mr.
Disney.
McCauley. For $20, I won't tell the newspapers.
Give it to him.
And McDonald's gift certificates.
Thanks.
I just want to see whether you had something to sell now. Where's Bud?
Oh, he's at the Coffee Cup Cafe on La Brea. He's working as a dishwasher.
Of course, that's
Well, why
it. Sorry
didn't
to
you
bother
think
you.
of that? Of course that's where he is. Where the girl stays.
You guys didn't know where he was?
On your way, Buster, on your way.
If I'd have known that, I could have got more than 20.
And more Legos.
You still can. You can wait a half hour and go to the newspapers.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll accept the part about waiting a half hour.
And the part about going to the newspapers.
Smart kid. Go ahead, give it to him.
Thank you, Earthman.
You sure are a nice guy, Mr. McCauley. You sure are.
Get back to your Tennessee Williams play, you little bitch.
We're back in business again and bigger than ever.
You've
I
done
can
it
just
again,
see
Magoo.
now. Boy goes to cafe to see girl. Young love. Publicly eat it up. Well, we'll probably have to get that little girl in the act, though.
Suppose the kid doesn't want to cooperate.
Can I just please kill someone, please?
I don't know about that.
That girl's got a pretty face, hasn't she?
Yeah, pretty weird
Yeah.
face.
Well, he'll cooperate if he wants to keep it pretty.
Yeah.
All my old demo tapes.
Go on inside, Vicky.
The grown-ups need to talk.
Who you calling spook,
peck of wood.
Bud?
Hello, Mike.
And guard the nuts.
A little disappointed. I didn't think you'd run out on me.
Well, I didn't like what I heard.
Oh, Don Proctor? Oh, he's a drunk. You can't believe a word he says.
Then why did Steak jump out of his skin when he saw him?
Oh, why
I
does
don't
your
know about that,
hairstyle
but I
change
thought
all
we
the
agreed
time?
that you
Why
wouldn't
does
leave me
anybody
in a
do
fool.
anything?
Huh?
Well, I've added it up, Mike, and we've sold 4 million records, we've done 7 TV shows, and I don't know how many personal appearances. Now, every kid in this country is buying stuff with my picture on it.
For some
and
reason.
I haven't got anything on it except 6 suits and 1 new guitar. And I left all those back at the apartment.
Are you saying I cheated you?
Didn't you?
You want to come down to the office and look at the books?
Oh, you mean your little fast pencil?
No, Mike, not those books. But I'll tell you what I will do.
What? Tell me.
You can have
Do
everything
it.
you got up until now.
Oh.
And we're going to start a new set of books for that tour you got lined up for me.
Well, that's all right, but awfully confusing to a bookkeeper.
Ah, another thing. New bookkeeper.
Huh?
And I'm going to live by myself. I'm going to handle my own money.
And I'm gonna get a water
smart
bed, and I'm gonna
punk.
eat cereal
Who do you
for
think
every
you are?
meal.
I'm just what you made me, Mr. Macaulay.
Bud fucking
Big
Eagle.
enough not to need you anymore. I can get another manager.
Yeah, you got pretty smart in a hurry, didn't you?
Another thing, no payola and no of those phony fan clubs.
You want to be liked just for yourself alone.
That's right.
I know it's risky.
How about it, Mike? Is it a deal?
You little punk.
He's got a little
You
Suge
sing for
Knight
me
in
or
him.
You sing for
I like
nobody,
that.
And get this straight. I can...
Mike.
I don't know what you just said, but I don't like
nice
it.
Kids back in your hometown think if they knew
Okay,
what
so
you
we're
were
not killing
really
anybody.
like. Daisy, for instance.
I never had anything to do with her.
Yeah, but she'll
Batman.
say anything I tell her to say. And the stories that I can spread make mighty good reading back in your hometown.
Yeah, your brother can paste them in his scrapbook.
Oh, they're
And
doing
the
bad
tour
cop, bad
starts
cop.
on Saturday. And you better be there, and you better not have any sore throats or anything.
Or blisters on your fingers.
12 grand in it for me.
If something happens to your voice, something happens to your girlfriend.
Like she gets
Let me get this
prettier?
straight now, Mike. If I get a new manager, you're going to spread a lot of lies about me. And if I don't sing at all, you're going to try to hurt Vicky. Is that right?
Kid, don't you hear good? That's exactly right.
Hey, Bud, we're on a tape.
I don't think we got
It's
the part
okay.
where he
We've got
says that's
everything.
exactly
Get
right.
him!
Is that important? This just in. An altercation is being reported on the corner of Sesame Street and La Brea.
Easy with the prop.
Wild guitar in point of view vision.
Now see, if all dishwashers were armed, this wouldn't even have happened.
What? Nobody wah-wah-wahs Mike.
Get down here, you Nosferatu-looking motherfucker. And then he kissed me.
Mike, help me! Mike!
The first rule of Wild Guitar Fight Club is don't yell for help during Wild Guitar Fight Club. This reminds me of the original Street Fighter. You know, the board game.
Oh, it's the Steak Wilhelm scream.
Every time he hits steak, it sounds like someone's slapping two steaks together.
Steckler was a real stickler for steakler. This is silly. I forgot what we were even fighting about.
Dance, motherfucker!
Oh, you should put a steak on that eye.
This fight brought to you by Wanamaker. When you think truck fight, think Wanamaker.
Okay, everybody come on out.
Are you all right?
Sure. I guess you met my brother Ted.
Your brother? Well, what does he want?
I want you to try my original
But in case you
recipe and
forgot,
tell me it's not
it's
the
all on
best
tape.
chicken you ever
An
had.
honest count from now on. Me? I wouldn't keep you around. But Bud thinks he can use you. He says you're smart.
It's nice of you to say that, Bud.
So stay smart. Get out of line once, we put this tape recording on the hit parade.
Also, fire steak. He gives everyone the creeps.
Well, if that's the way you want it, where do we go from here?
You gave me a chance. Now it's my turn to give you one. Let's say we get some real teamwork going from now on.
And that's one to grow on.
Don't you think Vicky's great, Mike? Don't you think she's gonna be terrific?
I got an idea.
Facebook.
C1, take one.
Live from the littlest stage in the world.
Jeez, apparently there was an open casting call for anemic white kids.
Come on, we're gonna miss the tsunami.
Well, my baby's sick and I don't know what to do.
You could bust table number 2.
Yes, my baby's sick and I don't know what to do.
Gonna go to the Zoom cab, but the Zoom cares closed at 2.
It's like a bizarro Chris Isaac. Me want to fall in love.
She twists on the highway,
Ooh, artsy.
That tickles.
She twists her breakfast, twists right off the scoop. Well, twist on, baby, twist me one time more. Yeah.
Hey, did anybody bring a tide table?
Twist me one time more. Well,
Twisting in one easy lesson. Dancing was never so easy. It's easy, just pretend like you're driving your dick.
She's got Chris Field. She's got Chris Field. Oh,
Please kill
yeah,
us.
she's got Chris Field, and I just can't leave her alone.
Oh, thanks for the sand in the eye, Karen. The guitar player then migrates south for winter.
White people, everyone.
Just keep walking, I guess. She looks like Amy Sedaris taking a drum solo. Give me $20, I'll stop moving like this.
Well, the doctor couldn't fix her because the doctor is a twister too. Got Chris Field, got Chris Field.
I'm hoping Leslie Nielsen buries them up to their necks. Featuring Jimmy, the talking bike.
Well, I'd dance if I could, but I'm a motorcycle. Now, this is hands down the worst episode of Peter Gunn I've ever seen.
Stop it.
They all died in Vietnam.
Ray Dennis Steckler as Cash Flag as Steak.
Oh, look, Robert Crumb's in this. I thought he'd be busy making comics or something.
The kidnappers were all tried in comedy court and executed.
Sometimes I just like to come out here and be alone with my motorcycle thoughts.
Fairway. When you want bland white music, look for the crest with 3 bells on it.
So this is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Whatever happened to Bud Eagle? In the early 1960s, pop sensation Bud Eagle was on top of the world. Young or old, everyone was swept up in Eagle mania, and it seemed that Bud Eagle was everywhere. Beyond being a household name and the most recognized person on the planet, Bud was a lightning rod for important historical events. Bud was on our television and movie screens, our radio stations and turntables, a pop culture icon, and, incredibly, present at some of the moments that defined who we are as a nation, for better or for worse. So, where is Bud Eagle now? How could someone so influential and ubiquitous simply disappear? Some theorize that Bud simply assumed the pseudonym Arch Hall Jr. and disappeared into the night. Some people say Bud Eagle never really existed at all, but was actually just the name of a character in a movie. We may never know the truth, but we will never stop searching for answers. We were contacted by a member of a group that seeks the answers to Bud's sudden disappearance from the fabric of American life. He agreed to speak to us, provided that he remain anonymous. We wanted answers, and we got them. What follows is part of his 90-minute response to our question.
What happened to Bud Eagle? That's a simple question, but it's one without a simple answer. Short answer is that Bud came to LA, much like in the movie, to make it big and share his music with the world. And he was discovered by the person who used the name Arch Hall Sr. and given a role in the films The Choppers and EGOT. He had an opportunity to use his music in EGOT, and so Arch Hall Sr., using the pseudonym Nicholas Merriweather, wrote Wild Guitar as a vehicle for Arch Hall Jr., who was truly Bud Eagle, and ironically gave him the opportunity to use his real name, Bud Eagle, in the film as his character's name. We think that Bud chose that because it's an anagram. Again, these guys are trying to get these messages out here for anyone that can listen. Anybody with half a brain is going to tell you, oh, I know what that means. I know what this means. I mean, Nicholas Merriweather, that's an anagram, you know? I mean, these are all anagrams. Nicholas Merriweather, he is Rich Watermelon. I, Wheelchair Monster. These are all pretty obvious to anybody who just sits down with a piece of paper and a pencil and has a look at it. Nicholas Merriweather used several spellings of his name. One had an A in it, in the Merriweather. Bud Eagle had been scooped up into an international conspiracy, layers upon layers of double and triple agents, the reptilians, Illuminati, the National Dairy Council. Everyone was involved and everyone had a piece of Bud. He'd started off as a simple small-town rock and roller from Spearfish, and he was duped by Arch Hall Sr., who was not really named Arch Hall Sr. It's pretty obvious to anyone who's a Budhead. Any Budhead will tell you that Arch Hall Sr. was one of many pseudonyms for another character that I could go into at great length if that would be helpful. But around the same time that Paul McCartney died and Billy Shears took over, so we know there's something up with that. We don't know what Paul and Bud did. I'm sure there's tapes and tapes and tapes of amazing music out there that we'll never get to hear, but we're stuck with Band on the Run and you know, very, very little or no Bud Eagle music, but Bud found a way to reach out to us, and this is the one that took us a while to crack, and we're pretty happy with it, but we found out that he started a little comic strip that you might have heard of called Calvin and Hobbes. How do we know that that's Bud? Pretty obvious if you look at it. Who does Calvin and Hobbes? Bill Watterson. Let's look at that name a little bit. Let's pull that apart. Nicholas Merriweather, a.k.a. Arch Hall Sr., a.k.a. William Waters, was his father figure. William Waters. William. Bill Waters' son. Bill Watterson. So Bud Eagle had a great run with Calvin and Hobbes. And when that strip met its end, he went back underground again. I think the reptilians or the New World Order people came after him. We don't know. So the Budheads are just left wondering, where's Bud? When's he going to come back again? But we know he will. We know Bud's out there. The original true Archibald Jr. is still around. I think he flew planes or something. I don't know what it is. But Bud Eagle, he's out there alive. His spirit's alive. And we're just waiting for the day he comes back. So what happened to Bud Eagle? Bud Eagle was forced to flee underground and then gave us years of joy through a comic strip. And then now he's gestating in a cocoon of creative power. And we're just waiting for him to come back and open up and hatch and spread his wings and signal in the second coming of Bud Eagle. Spread those wings. What time is this going to air?
In the end, it seems we may never know what happened to Bud Eagle.
Out there. And we're never going to stop looking. Once we find a way to contact Anonymous, we're going to work with them. This is a network of people who want the truth out there, the true story told. And I'm one of them. We're always working on this stuff here. We've got the facts, breaking down an alphabet, getting to the bottom of the story, watching out for snakes. It's one of our code words we use to identify each other. Say, someone says, hey, how are you doing today? And you say, I'm just watching out for snakes. You know who that person is. You know they know the real deal. And you know you're dealing with someone that's safe to talk to. It's not a reptilian or someone with the Dairy Council.